Talmar Anderson from Boss Actions, and I'm excited to be here with you today. I've been talking to a lot of our clients and our new clients, and everybody's getting excited about that new strategic plan, right? Making all kinds of ideas about all the revenue and the new products and services that we're going to do and build and offer. It's going to be amazing, world domination, and all the good stuff. And then I usually stop and I say, okay, great. What's your hiring plan? And they're like, well, when the work is overwhelming us, we're going to start to think about hiring. And I'm like, oh, really? We still haven't figured this out yet. When we are building our strategic plan, there is a way to get proactive about how and when we hire. In fact, in Boss Actions, we call them hiring triggers. We work with our clients to make sure they understand what has to happen in which areas for which products or services to trigger the next hire so that we're hiring on the trend of the workload scaling up and yet not waiting so we're overwhelmed and trying to fit in hiring in little pieces and pockets of time. We can get proactive about this. This is our favorite engagement to work with clients when they know that they're on the precipice of that next big thing, or they're hitting a big marker, like their first $1 million revenue, or they're expanding into a second business, and they know it's time to set up the organizational structure. Yeah, that's what we call it, so that we understand who to hire and when. Because also with growth, we have to be thinking about, do we need management types? Have we had those in our business before? Do we know how to onboard and set them up for success? It's a different kind of hire. I want wild success for you, for Boss Actions, for every entrepreneur out there. I do believe it's possible. There's enough pie for everyone. But the thing that will sink you is if you don't get proactive about your hiring process, if you don't get proactive about the thoughtfulness and the timing and which particular position you need to hire before the others. There's a way to do this. You can look at what needs to happen in your business to let you know that you're trending up. And then you create a point and you say, when we've sold 5 of these products, we know we need at least 1 additional account manager. And so when we sell 4, we're trending up. We're going to start the hiring process there. We would call that a trigger point. And the reason we want to build hiring triggers is because we want to get away from the emotion, the drama, and the self-inflicted overwhelm. I'm sorry, boss, but I got to call it like I see it. Self-inflicted overwhelm of waiting to being too busy to invest in your team growth. That's not good. That's not good for you. It's not good for the team that has to suffer and carry forward all that work, waiting for that relief to come down the line. If we've learned nothing over the last couple of years, hiring doesn't always happen quickly. Yes, sometimes it can happen in 3 weeks. Sometimes it takes 3 months. I want you to make sure you have the space and energy to wait for the right person, whether that's quick or not, and not overwhelm your team. There's ways to get ahead of it. There's ways to create trigger points to let you know it's time to start the hiring process so we, myself, and my team don't get overwhelmed. You can do this, boss. If you have any questions, reach out to us. We're here for you. But for right now, I just want you to keep on doing what you're doing, rocking that bossitude. You've got this. Boss on.